today we're talking about how to keep love fresh. Firstly, plan some surprise events for your partner to heat up your relationship on memorable days. Being honest and open with your partner about your feelings is also important. Remember, love isn't just about feelings, it's also about actions. If you truly care for someone, you'll take the necessary steps to keep that love alive and vibrant. So here's a tip. Don't hesitate to express your feelings of affection towards your partner. They need to feel cherished too. Let's stay positive and keep love alive. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming. It's fantastic to have you join us again as we dived back into Coach Wood's coaching career in NCAA College Football 26. Last season was a roller coaster, wasn't it? We wrapped up the regular season with an impressive 10-2 record, earning ourselves a coveted spot in the Alamo Bowl. While the outcome wasn't what we hoped for, an upset by Old Dominion stung. It's all part of the journey. What truly tested our resilience, however, was the aftermath. We saw 19 starters either transfer out or graduate, leaving a significant void to fill. But that's where the excitement of rebuilding comes in. Coach Woods wasted no time hitting the transfer portal with a clear vision. We've managed to bring in some serious talent, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to our key additions. First up, we've secured Edwards, an absolute powerhouse. Running back who was an All-Big 12 performer at K-State. His presence in the backfield is going to be a game changer, bringing that much-needed explosiveness and reliability. Beyond that, we've also bolstered our defensive front with 2 elite edge rushers. These guys are exactly what we need to put pressure on opposing quarterbacks and disrupt their offensive rhythm. Their ability to get to the passer will be crucial in our new-look conference. And speaking of the conference, buckle up, because things are about to get a whole lot tougher. We're welcoming some formidable programs into the Big 12, including Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Missouri. On top of that, Notre Dame is joining the fray. This isn't just a tougher conference, it's a gauntlet. Every single game will be a true test of our team's grit and determination. The competition level is going to be through the roof, and we're ready to embrace that challenge head-on. This season is all about adaptation, growth, and proving that we can compete at the highest level, even after a significant roster overhaul. We're building something special here, and I can't wait to see how Coach Woods and this new group of Cyclones rise to the occasion. Your support means the world to us as we navigate this exciting new chapter. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. If you're enjoying the ride, consider following along for more coaching adventures and gaming content.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Red Wolves' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cyclones offense will take the field first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
So the big gain Brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Now on second down.
Let's go.
Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snagged out of the air. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Pulls and fires complete. He's got first down. He's got first down to the 44. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you. Nice
gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Cyclones will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Up to 45 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Now the pitch.
Really good job by this defense, understanding playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll run the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
3:25.
Run it with the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick this one away.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And your
Iowa State sending the offense back out. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
And that's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous. Well, let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here.
Turning it on! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteed.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the plate. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Cyclones! A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. And Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pop the draw. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He makes a catch. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it
deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that.
There he goes. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Cyclones are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there.
Touchdown, Iowa State! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field.
Return goes out of bounds.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Edwards. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. A fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about it? They give it to the muscle on fourth down.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him easy.
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Red Wolves have fire straight after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa State sending the offense back out. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Get set, get set.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. He wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. That's one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
They'll run play action.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Now the play fake. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And you thought maybe in this 2nd half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Fair catch called for and made. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over New Mexico. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Under fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And offenses keep track of yards after a catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their...
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the red zone, it's Welch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Let's go.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
White 29.
Running to the left. And they're able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Cannot keep their... Right, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the red zone, it's Welsh. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Let's go.
Offense gets set for second down.
White 29.
Running to the left. And they're able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Crawford. They're working that left side. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer.
Single.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
Here we go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield.
Just plowing ahead. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Get set, get set.
Right back to the well. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Ready?
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Jackrabbit.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! And they swarm him under. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready up.
The Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
29 Phillies. 2-9 Phillies.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Got room to work. He'll be out of bounds.
The right read, gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill, get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And the Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He now has 111 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Fullback's got it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Hawaii. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. Tackled almost almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to pass, it's Crawford. Working that left side now. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. It's down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like, they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and trying to run that clock out.
3:25.
Give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Lee. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Going on. Not the penalty kind, just the board kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dropping back, it's Crawford. He's taking the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ripping through the defense. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.